It is yet another great honor to be here this morning, less than 24 hours since we parted ways after receiving another consignment of the Pfizer vaccine. This morning is a special moment because we are receiving for the very first time some 200,000 Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccine doses from China. Ladies and gentlemen, the vaccines we are receiving today are a true testament of the cordial relations that exist between our two countries, that is Kenya and China, and which extend beyond healthcare to include trade and the other sectors of development. Like in many other areas, China has distinguished herself in quality products, and the vaccines that we are receiving here today are of high quality and have been duly approved by the World Health Organization. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the 5th type of vaccine that will be deployed in our republic alongside the AstraZeneca, the Moderna, the Johnson & Johnson, as well as Pfizer, which we received yesterday. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people of China who are represented here by the Minister Chancellor for this support towards our vaccination campaign and efforts to mitigate against COVID. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that there are a lot of questions regarding this vaccine. Let me state from the very onset and assure you and assure every Kenyan that the Sinopharm vaccine is a safe vaccine, as I said, approved by WHO. It is a 2-dose vaccine, so you have to take 2 vaccines within a gap of 28 days. Secondly, its storage conditions are between 2 to 8 degrees, and this fits very, very well with the current cold chain storage capacity that we have in our country. I am also very glad to report and to inform all Kenyans that our healthcare workers, all those people that are administering the vaccines, have already been very well trained on the administration of this particular Sinopharm vaccine, as is the case with all the other vaccines that we have received so far. Although this consignment has been delivered courtesy of our very strong bilateral relations with the government of China, Sinopharm is also amongst those vaccines that are available to the government of Kenya in its engagement through the COVAX mechanism. And we are really looking forward to getting more supplies from that platform in the near future as and when they are available. We have told you many times the challenges that we are having in accessing vaccines, and not just as Kenya, but it's a challenge that the African continent is facing. And as I said yesterday, Kenya is right at the forefront, alongside other countries in the region, fighting hard to ensure that the continent receives vaccines in assured quantities, in assured flows, like the rest of the world is receiving. So we are here again to appeal to our people, once again, our fellow Kenyans, wherever you are, please use this chance to get the vaccination so that you can protect yourself and your loved ones. We have seen in countries where there has been high hesitancy for vaccination, even when those countries can afford, in the very developed nations, they are still losing a lot of people. Yesterday, the ambassador, the representative of the US government, just mentioned to me that they are losing an average of 3,600 people per day. That is a lot of people. And it is also partly because of the issue of hesitancy to take the vaccine. So I urge all Kenyans, these vaccines are safe. Don't hesitate to take them. They will protect you from severe illness, and they will also protect you from death. With that, again, allow me to reiterate the need for all of us to make sure that when we are getting the vaccine, we are registered. Make sure that your details are put into the electronic platform of Chanjo. And this is important for your own safety. As I said yesterday, in the event that there is an adverse reaction, how will we follow up? How will we know which vaccine you took if you did not demand your right to have your information uploaded? Kwa hivyo ni haki ya Mkenya wote kuhakikisha kwamba ile information yote inawekwa kwenye mtambo. I really want to emphasize that, particularly now that we have got 5 different types of vaccines. You cannot risk to take a vaccine which is not recorded by governments, because then it becomes difficult to follow through when there is an issue. Finally, allow me to once again, on behalf of the Kenyan government, to thank the Chinese people once again, through their Excellency, the Minister Chancellor, for the continued partnership and friendship to our people and your continued solidarity with us during these difficult times of the pandemic. Thank you very much.
Media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's my great pleasure to attend the handover ceremony and to witness this important moment. Today, Kenya receives a consignment of 200,000 doses of Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccines donated by Chinese government, and I heard more is expected through COVAX facilities. The arriving vaccines are testament of the comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership between our two countries and the profound traditional friendship between our two peoples. China and Kenya have been supporting each other all through the pandemic. We appreciate Kenyan government's effort to extend helping hand to China and to take care of Chinese nationals living and working in Kenya. China also helped Kenya to fight against the pandemic by sharing prevention and control experience, donating ventilators, face masks, and PPE within our capacity. It has been almost 2 years since the outbreak of the pandemic. The virus is still rampant all over the globe. The consensus is that the vaccine is the most powerful weapon against the COVID-19. China is committed to building a global community of health for all and has provided to date more than 1.1 billion doses of vaccines to more than 100 countries, especially developing countries, leading the world's efforts to fight the virus. Early last month, Chinese President Xi Jinping further announced to provide 2 billion doses of vaccines to the world throughout this year and donate $100 million to COVAX facility to make new contributions to an early victory against the pandemic. Virus respects no borders. Nobody is safe until everybody is safe. Only through solidarity and cooperation can we prevail. I'm more than happy to see that the Kenyan government's efforts and international community support Kenya has gathered pace to secure millions of doses of vaccines for Kenyan people. I wish the China-produced vaccine will play its part in the Kenyan government's endeavor to protect its people. Thank you so much.